Good evening and salutations, my GH fans. Laura. Laura has been vexing me lately. Laura actually has been vexing me for quite some time now. And in today's episode, when Cyrus comes over, here's the thing. If you don't want this guy in your life and you don't feel like he can be trusted, just tell him to kick rocks and keep it moving. Okay? Because all you wind up doing is wasting your time and wasting his time if you're not going to actually give this man a legitimate chance. I mean, hell, you've been friends with a mobster for years. This guy seems like, for the most part, he's actually trying to reform himself, and you're still being very skittish and skeptic. Okay. It's not even so much the skeptic part, but like he comes there, and you're already ready to slam the door in his face. He can't see Ace. He can't spend time with his nephew or anything like that. So that's that. He tells Laura that he set up protection for Nicholas, and she gets upset. And I'm just like, wait, what? Like, why? I don't get that. She didn't seem like. Also, she didn't seem like she had a problem when Cyrus was protecting Spencer. But the minute he talks about how he wants to sit there and protect Nicholas, she's like, "Oh well, you're working with gangsters, you're working with criminals and stuff like that." And he's like, "No, these guys are reformed. They're trying to sit there and better themselves." And she still has a problem with that. Then he says that he wants to do a radio show so this way he can sit there and practically try to get more people into the Lord and stuff. And she's skeptical about that. And I'm just like, bro, why are you even bothering to waste your time with this woman? I'm not gonna lie, Laura has been pissing me off since she did the whole champion thing with Esme. The sociopath who caused harm to so many people, and yet she was there trying to champion her and pay her rent and get her out of jail with Ava and everything like that. And now she's doing this dumb ish. This is the reason why all her tears and everything like that. I'm just like, you can miss me with that. Jocelyn and Ava. This scene lasted way too long because Jocelyn goes over there to try to get Ava to help. And Ava's like, hey, he's not here, this, that, and the third. Okay, cool. Well, then if he's not here and you're not going to sit there and call him, then I need to sit there and go and find him. Like, what am I sitting there wasting my time with you for? And she's all like, oh, you can sit there and talk to me. You seem like you want to talk, this, that, and the third. So she gets really frustrated. She's like, you know what, listen, I'll talk to my mom about this. I don't, I mean, we cool, but like, and she really tries to get her to help. She's like, hey, listen, Dax has helped you. He saved your life more than once. You owe him. Well, if I can do something, then I would. But I, but you're not. You're sitting there telling her, hey, listen, Sonny, he's not the type of person to sit there and just kind of let things go. So you're not going to help her. So then you're just a complete and utter waste of time. Why is she sitting there wasting her time with you for? I don't even get that. You literally sat there and said, well, if I can do anything to sit there and help you, I would. But you're not going to do that. So all the things you were just sitting there saying meant absolutely nothing. Congratulations. Thank you for wasting Jocelyn's time. And pretty much the viewers at this point. It was a pretty dumb thing for Ava to even sit there and say. Meanwhile, you got Dex and Sunny, and long story short, after Dex is like, listen, I respect you and stuff like that. Even now, I want to take you down, but even at this moment right now, where you can sit there and probably kill me, I still respect you. And so Sunny is like, you need to disappear. There's a point where Dex is sitting there having a gun. And he's like, yo, listen, I'm not going anywhere. Like, Jocelyn means the world to me. So if you think I'm going to leave, you might as well sit there and just shoot me. And Sonny talks about his enemies and stuff like that. Like, you leaving is the best thing for Joss at this point. And so he winds up leaving. And here's something else. Here's something else that now I'm thinking about this. When Jocelyn was over there trying to get Ava to sit there and help, which was a complete and utter waste of effing time, she went back to Dex's place and Sonny was there. And part of me was just like, you're looking for Dex. He was last seen at the apartment and now you're looking for Sonny. Where do you think he's going to go? This is one of those things where it's like we had to sit there and dumb down Jocelyn for the plot. For the plot, of course. So she gets back there and she sees Sonny and she's like, what did you do to Dex? And Sonny's like, hey, listen, I didn't kill him or whatever, but I sent him packing. And then she goes into this whole little temper tantrum. You're a criminal, and I'm never going to forgive you. And I'm kind of just like, boo, who do you think you are? You think that he needs your forgiveness? Listen, he doesn't even like his favorite child, Michael. You really think he actually gives that much of a shit about you at this point? Because he doesn't. And he pretty much is like, I know, and he walks off, and she sits there and she cries, and it's the whole boo-hoo thing. And to be honest, I really can give two shits. I really could. I'm never gonna forgive you. Like, that matters to him. Wow, she really overestimates herself. So they actually killed off Olivia Jerome off screen. How? Now, granted, I don't know what's going on with the actress. Maybe she wants to sit there and leave. I don't know. But I'm like, y'all could have just got somebody else. I feel like that's such a goddamn waste at this point. It was such a waste. I really did not want to sit there and believe that GH would sit there and kill off a character off screen. Or, I mean, kill her off like that. But they did. And when it was like, hey, there was a story. It was like, yeah, well, the guards, they were tied up and, the gunman took Olivia into the woods. He heard shots and stuff like that. I was like, okay, cool. Maybe, she faked the death, whatever. But then they had the body there, and I was like, so now this is they're trying to get O'Neill to talk, and they are thinking about getting a informant. And part of me was sitting there thinking, I was like, maybe they can get Cyrus, but Cyrus is already out of jail. So I'm very curious about who they're going to sit there and try to plan to get this guy to talk. Also, they found out the same gun that was used to try to kill Sonny was the same one that was, weapons or whatever. It was the same match for who killed Olivia Jerome off screen. Which, by the way, Alexis found out and she went to Ava to tell her. She didn't seem like she was broken up about it at all. Like, at all. Which, I mean, I'm not surprised. It's not like they were actually close or anything like that. Sam and Alexis had way too long of a scene. And as the minutes passed, I generally cared less and less. I know that the point of the conversation was for Sam to sit there and try to get some sort of advice from Alexis as far as how to deal with Danny. But, part of me was just like, okay, so you have a teenage son that's like, doing some bad stuff. Welcome to the club. She keeps talking about, oh, he's going to be more like Jason, and how did I miss it, and this, that, and the third. And I'm kind of just like, maybe this conversation doesn't work for me because I don't have kids. So, like, half of this conversation I just really did not care about. But I don't even know if it even went anywhere. It didn't seem like it was a really solution to it. And like I said yesterday, and I still stand by it, Sam, you did that stuff and worse. So, and I get that you don't want your children to sit there and do the same thing that you did, but part of me is just kind of like, yeah, that high moral ground, huh? Oh yeah, Kevin was there. He didn't really do much, but he was there, and I felt like if I didn't talk about him, I would be like remiss or something. I feel like that's pretty much about it. I can't think of anything else that would have happened in this episode. But as I always sit there and say, whatever I miss, we will sit there and talk about in the live stream tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. Um, we'll talk about all the shows as well. Bold and the Beautiful, Young and the Restless, Days of Our Lives, and of course, General Hospital. With that being said, I'm going to go. I'll see you in the next video or the next live stream.